Hi students, it's Shayna from EspressoEnglish.net. A noun is a word for a person, place, or thing. You already know a lot of nouns in English, but did you know that there are different types of nouns? That's what we'll be learning about today. Make sure to watch all the way to the end because I'm going to clarify a very common confusion between categories of nouns that many English learners have. When it comes to grammar topics like this one, you want to make sure you know the essentials of English grammar really well so that you won't hold on to any bad habits or mistakes as you advance in your English. My basic and intermediate grammar ebooks will give you this firm foundation in the most important grammar topics so that you can be confident you're saying and writing things correctly. Click on the link in the video description for more information and to download these ebooks. Okay, let's see what different types of nouns we have in English. The first two categories are common nouns and proper nouns. Common nouns are general words for things like park, country, person, cat, day, company, and city. Proper nouns are specific names like Yellowstone National Park, Japan, Peter, Fluffy, if that's my cat's name, Tuesday, Starbucks, or New York. We always capitalize the first letter of proper nouns. Next, there are singular nouns talking about one thing and plural nouns talking about multiple things. Some examples of singular nouns are banana, hat, class, story, life, man, and foot. And their plural forms are bananas, hats, classes, stories, lives, men, and feet. For most nouns, we form the plural simply by adding s, but there are exceptions. We add es to nouns that already end in s. We add ies to nouns ending in y. Some nouns ending in an f sound end with ves in the plural. And then some nouns have irregular plurals like man, men, and foot, feet. One interesting type of noun is a collective noun. These words refer to a group of people or things, but are usually treated as singular grammatically. Some examples would be family, team, army, tribe, and crew. These are all groups of people. But we say the team is practicing for the competition, not the team are practicing. We also have collective nouns for groups of things, such as bunch, stack, pile, and collection. I'd say, the pile of clothes on my bed is getting bigger. Pile takes a singular verb, even though it's referring to many clothes. We also have compound nouns. This is a noun made of two or more words. Sometimes they are together, like seafood, airport, dishwasher, and moonlight. Sometimes they are joined by a hyphen, like mother-in-law, merry-go-round, self-esteem, and great-grandmother. And sometimes they are two words like ice cream, bus stop, air conditioner, and potato chip. There's no rule for this, unfortunately. Our next pair of categories is concrete nouns, things we can see, hear, smell, taste, and touch, versus abstract nouns, which are more ideas, concepts, emotions, or qualities. Concrete nouns would include table, fruit, umbrella, and tree, whereas abstract nouns would be things like anger, speed, knowledge, and childhood. And finally, we have countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are things we can easily separate and count, like books, animals, pencils, and ideas. Uncountable nouns are things that we can't easily separate and count, like rice, butter, happiness, and advice. We never make uncountable nouns plural, so we can't say butters or advices. And we don't use a or an with uncountable nouns. So we can't say a rice or an advice. Instead, we can say a grain of rice, a bag of rice, or a piece of advice. Sometimes students confuse concrete and abstract nouns with countable and uncountable nouns. They think all concrete nouns are countable and all abstract nouns are uncountable, but this is not true. Let me show you some examples. These concrete nouns are countable. Suitcase, coin, chair, and cake. And these concrete nouns are uncountable: luggage, money, furniture, and sugar. These abstract nouns are countable: opinion, mistake, relationship, dream, pleasure. And these abstract nouns are uncountable: information, knowledge, wealth, humor, and intelligence. So our 10 types of nouns are common nouns like city, proper nouns like New York, singular nouns like banana, plural nouns like bananas, collective nouns like family, compound nouns like ice cream, concrete nouns like table, abstract nouns like anger, countable nouns like book, and uncountable nouns like information. Like I said earlier, there's a lot more grammar to learn, and you can learn it easily with my basic and intermediate grammar ebooks. They have more than 70 step-by-step lessons and quizzes teaching you grammar in just about 10 minutes a day. Let's make sure your grammar is correct so that you can use it confidently. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next lesson.